Hey book lovers, Kaylee here, and welcome back to my channel. So I know I'm wearing the exact same thing, but hey, I've been on a roll with videos, so I thought, why stop this train? Alright, so if you haven't heard of me before, this is only my second video, so welcome to the Enchanted Library. This is my brand new booktube channel, which I'm very excited to get started, and if you want to know a little bit more about my plans, check out my previous video, which was the newbie tag, and that was really fun to do. It was a lot of questions, but it was fun, so check that out. So I thought for this video I would do an unboxing because nothing says booktube like hauls, tags, and unboxings. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so something to know about me is I love Harper Collins. Harper Collins is a publishing house, and I have been a fan of theirs for several years, and their social media team is on point. They know how to integrate and interact with their fan base and all other lovers of reading. So when I went online, because I follow them on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, I went online and I saw that they had an opening for their Harper Collins Canada First Look program. What that is every so often they come out with a book that's going to be released in Canada, and they send it out into the interwebs and they ask a bunch of people, hey, if you want to get a copy of this book to review it first, let us know why, and we may pick you. So I was very lucky last month and became one of 10 people who got that month's book, and I have the box right here. So this box came to my door, and it came actually really quickly. I had given them my address, and pretty much 2 days later I had this in my hands. You can go on my Instagram, which I will leave a link in the description down below, and check out the picture that I have already posted, but I thought I should do this on camera as well because why not? It's a super cute little box. So without further ado, let's open it up. Alright, so the first thing when you open up the box, obviously it's just like opening up a box, but you do get a little synopsis here, which I'm going to tell you a little bit more about in a minute, and then you have basically a welcome letter to the program. So other than that little intro little pamphlet, you open it up, and one of the first things that I saw were these cute little postcards. I thought that this was adorable. So there's about 5, I believe, that you got in the little package, and they are legit postcards. So you could write from camp and send it to your family, and yeah, it's very cute. I was very excited to get those postcards. A couple of other things that you get are some little candies. So you get a package of the Bits and Bites that they sent, which is perfect camping food, and then you also got gummy bears, which is classic. So they gave a little bit of candy, and who doesn't like candy? I mean, thank you. I mean, Christmas just happened, so I probably don't need the candy, but I appreciate the candy, and I will eat the candy. And then we have a copy of the book. And I absolutely love this cover. This cover is beautiful. So you have an amazing night sky with all of the stars, which who doesn't love a night sky filled with stars? When you live in the city like I do, you don't get to see that very often. So this is just, I love this cover. So the title is The Lost Girls of Camp Forevermore, and it's written by Kim Fu, which is an author I haven't heard of, but when I read the synopsis of the book, I got very excited because it is a YA read, but it seems like a coming-of-age story, and I find that I haven't been reading a lot of contemporary YA, and I really do want to get back into that. So I'm going to read you the synopsis because I don't think I could do it as good of justice. A group of young girls descends on Camp Forevermore, a sleepaway camp in the Pacific Northwest where their days are filled with swimming lessons, friendship bracelets, and camp songs by the fire. Classic! Bursting with excitement and nervous energy, they set off on an overnight kayaking trip to a nearby island. That sounds like fun. But before the night is over, they find themselves stranded with no adults to help them survive or guide them home. That sounds like the start of a horror movie, not gonna lie. The Lost Girls of Camp Forevermore follows these 5 girls on and beyond this fateful trip. We see them through the successes and failures, the loves and heartbreaks of their teen and adult years, and we come to understand how tragedy can alter the lives it touches in innumerable ways. So reading the back of that, I mean, you might think at first, oh, it's about some girls at a sleepaway camp, which yes, it does sound like it starts out that way, but that is just an introduction to the start of their lives. So we follow them all the way through to adulthood and basically everything that happens to them at camp and how it affects their lives beyond. So I'm very excited. I'm kind of getting like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants vibes, but without the pants. So I am very excited to read this, and I am so grateful that Harper Collins had chosen me to be one of the 10 people to read this before it releases. Be sure to get your hands on this book. I'm going to be reading it and writing a review for Harper Collins, which you can take a look in the description down below for their website. And if you do want to know more, I'm going to be writing that review. I've got posts on Instagram with the contents of this box, as well as on here I will be doing a full review too. So look forward to that. I'm very excited to read this book. It's not going to take too long to read because it doesn't look to be too long, and I'm going to be writing notes furiously. Okay, so keep a lookout for this book because it releases February 13th of this year. Keep your eyes peeled to this channel as well because I am definitely going to be talking more about this book. So again, that is The Lost Girls of Camp Forevermore by Kim Fu. Alright, so that about does it for this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. I'm very excited that I got to do that as one of my first videos, and I cannot wait to read that book. So keep your eyes peeled to this channel for more book-related goodness, and until next time, keep reading.